right now, driving I-10. I think I'm just south of Benson, and getting ready to do the transition. So you can see that we have like the desert with the, Palo Verde and mesquites right here, right? And then ahead in about 2 or 3 minutes, which I'll probably cut to, we're going to be entering more of like white sand, weird kind of rocky area. Not white sand, I don't know what I'm saying. I know nothing about geology. Let's call it sandstone, maybe limestone. Who knows? But ready? Watch this. It's like a instant transition. All right, so here we go. We're entering the next stage. Look at that! Like instantly, the plants change, and we're in like different soil, different rocky textures. And we're actually, this is where it kind of gets hilly too. And in about 2 or 3 minutes, I don't know, maybe a few more, we're gonna enter the next stage. Alrighty, so we are about 4 miles away from the Dragoon exit. And I hope you're enjoying the view from my nice new windshield, just got installed yesterday. Okay, so as you can see, this is where we're getting ready to enter the next stage of going up into the hills. And right here is where the plants are going to start, I don't want to say dying off, but they're going to get less and less frequent. And we're going to get more and more kind of prairie/plains. Entering, I guess, what would be classified as high desert. Okay. These mountains, man, it's so pretty. About 4 months ago when we got that ton of rain, these mountains were pure green. Absolutely gorgeous. A few times a year you could actually catch Arizona when it is unbelievably beautiful and green. Okay, so right here you'll see on the left there's the start of the rocks. Alright. And got another mile or two till Dragoon. And right here you can see all the rocks coming up. Okay, so you can see the boulders start. So it went from rocks, now we're into boulders. Okay.
In half a mile, take exit 318 for Dragoon Road.
And, alright, I think, we're just going to pull in right here. So we're going to get off in about a half mile. So you can see the boulders here. Look at the one on top of that hill right there. Isn't that neat? Okay. So there comes our turn off up here.
Take exit 318.
Look at how cool it is. Really, honestly, this isn't doing justice.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East Dragoon Road.
Alright, we got the rocks.
Turn right onto East Dragoon Road.
Look at how beautiful this area is. Okay, right down here when it rains, you got the flow of water coming from the left, okay, to the right. And when you look inside, how pretty that is back up in there. Yep. So neat. Okay. And so as we come through here, come around, and you'll see the rocks on the left over here. Big old rock cutout right in front. Got the Amarin Museum, which someday I'm going to go to. But look at this whole pile of what appear to be like almost like lava rock just jetting out. Right here is the dinosaur people, which I want to swing by someday and come to. You can see that they got quads. Dinosaurs fighting. How cool is that? now we're entering Dragoon. As you can see from the sign right there, Dragoon. Now, it's a small population, and you're going to see it'll take us about 2 minutes as we're reducing speed, because the speed limit here is 25 miles an hour. That it's just a tiny community. They have the necessities, and what a cute little place. Okay. So, we've got the little stores, or the little storehouse. You got the little post office, and you got the church. Do justice, love kindness. Alright. And now, as we come around, they have a railroad crossing that cuts right down the middle. And about a third of the time, we end up having to stop here, actually, because there's real trains. And they're typically quite long, actually. So, we're going to cut over and go to the left. Alright, so we're here at Dragoon. And there is a train, of course. Like I said before, it's more often than not, there's actually a train, which is kind of interesting. You have the beautiful mountains behind. Unfortunately, these videos just do not do it justice. I mean, it's flipping beautiful in this area. You see there's a little shop here. 2 little shops, actually. You got one right there. No idea what it is. And then this one right here, which I believe they sell a variety of items. I have no idea. It's a gallery, buy, sell, trade. And there you go. That's basically Dragoon. You know, there's a lot of homes over here. I'm pretty sure people live off, and I know we're missing like more, obviously. But what a cute little town. And from here, it's about 20 minutes to Pearce / Sunsites. Okay, so here we are in the next phase. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's call it elevation change. Different climate features, whatever. I have no clue, man. Alright, just having fun. So you'll notice that these are just bushes, right? There's no real, like, I mean, you got some mesquites, and that's about it, really. Outside of that, you just have a bunch of bushes coming up, and behind here is one of the prettiest mountains. You'll see it right coming up here. There it is. And I've taken many pictures of that mountain, and it's so gorgeous. Love it. Coming up here shortly, there's a the Willcox wine trail turnoff. Now that's one thing I really want to do, and I hope to get a group of people to go do it and have some fun. Is this the sign coming up right here? Look at that. Yeah, Willcox wine trail. See vineyards to the left, right here. Boom. We've got Golden Rule Vineyards wine tasting. So, off in the distance back there. So someday, let's try that out. Okay, now up here on the right, we're gonna get kind of more into some agriculture farmland. And as you can see, it kind of comes out of nowhere because we just got flat land, so it makes sense. But nobody's doing anything with it. And then up here on the left, you're gonna see a big farm, and then a whole thing of trees on the right-hand side. People have been here, had to have been for years. Okay, so here's the trees and vineyards, and it's amazing watching these things grow throughout the year. I think this is our second batch that we've seen. You know, they go from the tubes to that, and then you got them on the left-hand side too. And this will go for about a mile. Trees, and then you got slightly older trees to the left, and we'll cut back to the right for even bigger trees, and we'll cut back to the left for slightly even bigger trees. Okay, so there's the farm here thing on the left I was mentioning. It's not actually a farm, it's a company, Hydra, that's what it is. Right, but they got a lot of land, so they might actually do some farming and stuff out here, because look at that, all of a sudden just flat as far as the eyes can see. Right, with that little thing of trees by the house. so there's the big old trees. Bump. Woo! Wow. I love this road. Alright, so you got like the big old ones. Isn't that pretty? It's all lined up nice and straight. And then over here on the left, you've got legit farmland. Alright, here comes the next bump. Ready? Woo! Whoa. Wow. Let's see if we can work out there. There's the first time owns all this land right there. Sunlight Farms. Look how pretty those trees are, right? And at the same time, you can see how green the agriculture and farmland is. Okay, and then here's the tubes where they're growing some new ones. Absolutely fascinating. We're about 4 miles away from Ford, and we're entering the main part of where Pearce Sunsites kind of begins. And here on the left-hand side, you have probably the largest business right here. I don't know exactly what it is. Just got some big buildings, etc. And there's always some people outside and cars there. You'll notice out here on the right, just a bunch of grasslands, and it's all private property. It's all completely fenced. You got sporadic homes, multi-units, things like that. I might be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a church right up here. Let's see how far off that was. This is Broken Arrow Baptist Church. There we go. There you have it. Okay, and then here we have, on the right, you got the helicopter service place, which, if you look behind, they actually have a bunch of parts and things like that for helicopters. Right? It is a real helicopter fixing place. All that, just farming. So neat. Whole different way of life that Knott's and Phoenix are kind of used to, you know? So pretty. So pretty. Alright, so this is Zimatic. That's all the people working there, okay? You got the house at the farm. You got more trees. And right here on the other side is where the people live. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the Catholic Church right here. Alright, and now here's where all the houses and stuff are for a little ways. I mean, these houses had been built like in the 60s. You know, they're just old. There's the convenience store. Another farming stuff facility. Man. I love the tractors out front. The trees. Ahead, Sunsites. Here's the RV place. Tombstone Real Estate. Got another gallery and an architect place back there. Abundance Chiropractic. So now we're entering the town where there's actually stuff. Okay, so there's a convenience store with ice and a variety of things. A little place to eat out front. There's the storage facility. You got a little opening. I wonder what's up with this land. Because this is like right off the main strip. You can see like
in a quarter mile, turn right onto East Justin Street.
Okay. So right here, you got the Dollar General. You got the Stronghold Auto. You got the dental place. And then the Sunsites Cafe. And then the, I don't know, you got a little bit of a bunch of stuff there. Of course, you got
take the next right onto East Justin Street, then turn left onto North Ford Street.
There's a nice little business. Okay, now I'm gonna take you down Main Street here really quick. Okay, take a peek. It's right here. You got the Cochise County Realty.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Treasure Road.
Hope it doesn't yell at us the entire time. There we go. Okay, so I'm assuming that used to be the dollar store. And you got the Realty Executives. There's TJ's Bar and Grill. They're the main place that we stop and eat. You got the studio with the tanning and the, I don't know, just a bunch of different things, right? So, there's a store that's they're actually getting ready to sell. They just closed. They retired. All right, so here's the actual Apache hardware store. You'll notice it looks like Ace because they are affiliated. All right, then here you got the appliance place. Here's the post office. How cute is this, you know? And then just a bunch of little shops and things like that.
Take the next right onto Treasure Road, then turn right onto
Wild
North
Willie's,
Ford Street.
And then the Valley Auto Place. All right. And there's Sunsites. All right, now we're gonna go the back way to Ford here. It's gonna yell at us, but look at all that land out here.
Take the next right onto North Ford Street, then your destination will be on the right.
Yes, it will. Okay, so behind Ford, right here, is where all the real houses are in the communities, right? And these are real houses, real lots, nice places, okay? And then there's Ford up here on the right-hand side. So you'll see this is the vacant lot that the neighbors own. And then you'll see here's our little fenced-in area. There's the workers.
Your destination is on the right.
Hello everybody, Josh is celebrating real estate management services. Hope you're having a great day. I'm standing here in front of 110 North Ford in Pearce, Arizona. This is a property we're managing and it's nearly remodeled. We're going to have a couple of units ready starting just after the first year. We have 8 one-bedroom, one-bath units and 6 two-bedroom, one-bath units. And they're going to have new carpet, like flooring, paint, and there's so much to these new kitchens. You're gonna love these units. Historically, this has been kind of a blight on the community, I guess you could say, this apartment complex. But with new ownership and new management, it is looking good, and you're gonna love living here, and it's gonna continue to get better. I'm gonna take you to the back here and actually show you what we're gonna be doing, and then take you on a quick tour of our unit. Okay, so now we're in the back of the complex, standing on the back balcony, looking out at the courtyard. Okay, now you're gonna need to kind of picture the future here because it's not much to look at, but it will be. All right, so picture all the rock areas getting redone with fresh rock, okay? That whole section back here is gonna have grass, so there's gonna be a section for, you know, to throw a ball, play catch, have a little fun. There's gonna be a pergola over here. There's going to be a second barbecue right there, so both of those will work. This is going to be redone with something coming out of it. We might have a second pergola here so that we can have nice shaded areas. Obviously it's wintertime now, so the trees are going to look a little better here soon. And again, all the rock area is going to be redone. And then what is the laundry room there, which is not much of a laundry room now, is actually going to get taken out and put into that section over there, where there's going to be twice as many washers and dryers, and there's going to be some vending machines over there for water and other things like that. So this complex over the next 6 months is actually going to look amazing. Looks a lot better than it did when we took over, believe you me, but it's going to get even better. Now as I'm walking up to the unit, quick story on Pearce. Pearce is located in Cochise County, about an hour and a half south of Tucson, and It is a community of about, let's say, 3,000 people, and it's mainly an agriculture community and a retirement community. There's a main street. If you look behind me, it doesn't do it justice, but those mountains are gorgeous. All right, everything here is laid back and cute, and you're near Willcox, you're near Tucson, you're near Sierra Vista. You're in pretty close proximity to so many things.